Hi Book Dragons! I'm here, Laura's back. Okay, so we're gonna do a travel vlog. We're really gonna try to do a travel vlog. That is the goal. I'm heading to Ireland for about a week. I'm gonna stop in London for like 2 hours. It's just a layover. But I want to talk about what the plans are right now. When I travel, I really try to read on my Kindle, but I have been reading an e-arc that I'm in the middle of physically. So I've been reading Heir of Storms, and I am really liking this book. The book has elemental magic, it has a competition element, the competitions have some stakes. We have a lot of characters that I'm feeling connected to, and right now I'm 300 pages in, and I really, really want to keep reading this, but I keep getting distracted by other things. I'm also listening to an audiobook of A Good Vampire's Guide to Blood and Boyfriends, and I will attach a photo of that here. This is a very, very Buffy-coded LGBTQ plus romance, which is fun, and I'm having a great time listening to it, and I really am excited to keep listening. That will definitely be my travel book for the first half. And I'm trying to be good this time, and I'm trying not to bring a ton of books with me. So the only 2 physical books I'm bringing on this trip is Realm of Thebes by Karina Halley and A Box Full of Murders by Janice Hallett. These are my only 2 physical books I'm going to bring. I am, of course, going to buy myself some books when I get to Ireland, but these are my only 2 books. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I know that with my long commutes, there may be a time when I don't have access to my Kindle if it dies or something. I'm trying to bring all my chargers, but I am bringing these 2 as backups. But my goal is to read on my Kindle until I can't anymore, and I'm going to be on a night flight, so I'm probably just going to read until like 10:30 and then go to bed. That is the plan anyway. But I am going to try to read on my Kindle. But I'm bringing these as backups in case something goes horribly wrong and my books die. I also will have access to audiobooks and stuff like that, but that is the plan. So I'm going to try to go read for a little bit. That is the goal. I have to eat lunch. I still have to pack my backpack. It's mostly done, but I have to take all my chargers off the wall, and then I'm not going to do it till later. I'm going to try to leave here by 3 or 4 because my flight's at 9:30, which is later, but everything all checked in, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. I'm in the middle of watching the gymnastic competition. It's also gymnastic competition weekend, which if you know anything about me, I'm a big gymnastic fan, which means I'm going to not get to watch half these competitions, but that's fine. I will just do that when I come back. So yeah, my goal would be to finish this before I walk out the door. I don't think that's going to happen, but that is the goal. And I will talk to you guys soon for another update. Probably when I'm in Ireland. Bye friends. Or the airport. Hi Book Dragons, I am back. I am not sure what this vlog is going to be, but I just got my camera and I am in Killary, I think. I am probably going to be so bad at talking about names because it's an Irish city, but I'm here. I'm able to vlog. I'm going to try to take you guys on an adventure tomorrow. I'm going to try and bring my camera with me because we're going to a couple of fun places. I haven't done that yet. I am on a tour this time, and we did Dublin yesterday. We just got to Killary today. We're going to the Spanish, the Celtic Steps tonight. Maybe I'll bring my camera to take a photo. We'll see. But this is my hotel room. Reading wise, I have done a little bit of reading. I haven't done a lot of reading, but I'm in the middle. I actually have finished 2 books. I finished Heir of Storms, which you saw in my last vlog, and that was a really solid YA fantasy. I think it had a little bit of pacing issues, a little bit of jumbled pacing. I kind of felt the same when I was reading Fear of Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I felt similar. But I really, really liked it. I had a I would give 5 stars. I had a really, really fun time with it. A little bit of pacing issues, really, really unique. If you like elemental magic, if you like competitions that sort of have a point, I would pick that book up. Then I finished reading A Vampire's Guide to Blood and Boyfriends. I gave the book 4.5 stars. I had such a fun time with it. It was very, very Buffy-esque. I would love to see more books set in that series as well. And then I'm picking up A Smoking Bun by Ellie Alexandra. I'm going to be finished with the book so quickly, but I'll attach a photo of that here. Alexandra series, and I went to Dublin yesterday. I got a lot of stuff. I'll show you guys at some point, probably when I get home. But I did just do a little bit of book shopping at Killary. We're going to the Spanish Step, the Celtic Steps night, which is like a show. I went to a leprechaun museum yesterday. It was really, really fun. I'm so happy that this worked because I think my camera was gonna work. But yeah, I'm gonna try to bring you guys tomorrow with me when I go because I'll have a little bit more time to devote to you all. But yeah, it's very, very fun. I love traveling. I think the pandemic really lit a fire under my butt because I really haven't traveled in a very, very long time because of that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow when we head out. I'll bring my camera with me and we'll go on some Irish adventures. Bye, book friends. Right now, a very little town has a few little things. I got my mom a few gifts, but mostly it's like a little, basically like a tourist stop. They do have a castle, but we can't go into it because I think we have enough time. But we are heading to the Cliffs of Moher today, and then we're gonna head to Galway, which I'm very excited for. So I'll give you guys more updates as I can. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I am in Bog Village. It is a little Irish village, which is like recreating like Irish life like during the famine. And oh my god, it's so cute. They have an Irish wolfhound. I will try to get you a photo, but I want to show you one of like the buildings. It's a little bit dark, but I want to take you along. So like, it reminds me of the Restoration Village in New York. And then like they have all these other like little buildings, which is very, very sweet. And then like a little village. Like we have one of those in New York. It's called the Restoration Village. But I'm gonna try to show you a picture of the Irish wolfhound so I could show it my dad too. But it's all very, very sweet. And here, I'll show you another one of the buildings. This is the forge. Sorry. Oh, this is pretty. It's a little bit dark, and I don't know if you can always see. And we have a gallery, we have a little gift shop. And then they have this little thing over here, which is very, very pretty. This is another one of the little buildings that they have. This is more like a house. Which is really, really fun. This fire, by the way, smells very, very cool. It smells like wood burning. Alright, and then I'm gonna go show you the Irish wolfhound. Sorry. And then this is the Irish wolfhound. My dad is gonna be so excited. And then that is the Irish wolfhound. So that is the little tour that I wanted to give you, and I'll come back when I have something else to show you. Bye. So many redheads. I see so many redheads. So many redheads.
Yeah.
So many redheads.
But we are from Germany.
Oh, well, you know, the amount of redheads I have seen is just very, very funny. It just makes me laugh. And this is just a little bit of like scenery in this little village. These are the old ruins of a building that got like destroyed, I think. But yeah, it's just very, very like old time here. It really reminds me of the old Restoration Village here. I'll show you a little bit of the sign, which I think is cool. And then here's another one of the buildings I showed you before. Very, very sweet. Like very, very like quaint. Alright, well that was a little bit of footage, and when we go over to Ring of Kerry, I'll probably take a little bit more. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Clearing. They have a few little animals, but I have to show you this view. Oh my god, just look at this view. I could sit here for hours and read. Oh my god, look at this view. This view is just stunning. Like, photos don't even do it justice. Oh my goodness. Stunning. I could sit here and read like all day if I had more time, but oh my god, one more look.
Yeah. Thank you. That's great.
So pretty. Go see the sheepdogs, but this is another really pretty view that we found. You look really far in the distance. You could see some sheep grazing, but just look at these mountains and this water. Oh, it's so pretty. And this is where we're at. Look at those mountains, and then very far in the distance is the sheep. But oh my goodness, this is another reading spot that I could literally just sit here and read for hours. But we have a very busy itinerary, but oh my god, just one more quick view. Oh, stunning. I could so easily just sit here and read for like hours on end. But yeah, I want to show you guys that, and I'll check in with you guys soon.
Working dogs are so important to us on our farms. All these dogs here, they're family pets as well as work dogs. They're very friendly dogs, but there's something about them. They have working instinct. When they see sheep, their eyes pop outside their head and they're saying, let me work, let me work, let me work. And we've learned over time how to use.
Oh no.
Lie down. Lie. Lie down. 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 If she was a male, I'd say she'd have selective hearing. Lie down.
Oh my
What's going on with her is that she's trying to be one step ahead of the sheep all the time. So she's watching them with intensity, the stare, the fall here. Straight away they're thinking he's coming to try and catch us. Get out of here. Okay, so they're quite an apprehensive animal.
Sorry, my camera's in blue.
She's on the left. They're going to the I have a command to call her straight towards me. And if I time that command properly, it splits the sheep into two different groups.
Mini village called Waterville that we are in. Charlie Chaplin apparently vacationed with his grandchildren here, but I'm going to turn you guys around and show you guys what it looks like because it's so pretty.
So what we do, folks, we can start slowly walking over towards the restaurant, right?
I'll try to come back after dinner and give you guys lunch, and I'll give you guys like a more of a stronger look, but just stunning.
Follow me. 4 hours? Yeah, maybe longer.
This part of the ocean, the water, oh my god, it's so pretty. You definitely get a nice breeze, and it is quite warm here today, which is really surprising. But yeah, this reminds me of like Long Island a little bit. Oh my god, just look at that beautiful water. We're going to do a few more small stops, and then I'm probably going to take you guys to Hotel Clonarney because I'm going to do a little bit of gift shopping. But yeah, I'll take you guys along and maybe I'll show you guys a few of the bookstores as well. See you guys soon. Another look at the Ring of Kerry, but like it's even more pretty. It's like so picturesque, like you don't even want to like I could literally just sit here and read for hours on end. It's just so pretty. Alright. I'm gonna go take a few more glamour shots and I'll be back soon. Bye.
Except for ladies' view as well, so that's on top ladies' view, Moscow, remember the Victoria? They're famous, so check it out, lads. This is really Yeah, exactly. There's so right up to the even mixed up, isn't it? Yeah, and right, Little House on the Prairie. Oh, and he's a little girl running down the hill tripping over with the dog. Do you remember that?
So this is the Muckrose house. It's so pretty. We actually missed the tour timetable, but it is just stunning. Like, I just want to sit here and read. I need like a week where I'm just come back to Ireland and don't do a tour and just sit and read, because I think I would like have the best. This is like the best reading scenery I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, don't get me wrong, Italy was stunning, but this is like perfect scenery for reading. Like, I could get a ton of books read in the peace and quiet. But oh my god, it's just so pretty. Like, look at this view. This is definitely the more like nature part of the trip. I think we have a couple of days of nature. We're going to the Cliffs of Moher tomorrow. When I get back to my hotel and I take you guys to town, I'll go over what I'm in the middle of reading, because I'm reading 2 books that are very similar. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Center of Killarney. It's a lot of shops, very pretty, and I want to take you guys on a little bit of a tour, and maybe we'll even peek into a bookstore. If I do wind up popping into a bookstore, I will definitely take you guys along, but I'm going to try to do a bit of souvenir shopping, and I'll be back, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Books from, so let's take a look. Book Dragons. It's probably not the best lighting I've ever had in my life, but it will work. So this was day 3 of my trip to Dublin. You did not see day 1 and 2, because day 1 I just got back from a flight and I was really tired. It was my birthday. Day 1 I was in Dublin and I was trying to accomplish as many things as I could in that little city as I could. And then yesterday was more of a travel day, and my person I was on the tour with, staff, reminded me that I should maybe see if my camera works, so I decided to do it. So we got a lot of footage today. I'm gonna try to get a lot of footage for the next couple of days, but I do want to do some reading updates, just so like this is technically a reading vlog, even though it's more of a travel vlog, but I am reading, especially with this tour. I've never done a tour like this. This is like a legit tour. So I am actually like on a bus, and they're kind of like directing us where we go. And I think for today and tomorrow, I think it's like a travel day, which means, or like a bus tour day. Today was like basically like a whole bus tour day. So we kind of like went around the Ring of Kerry. You guys saw the footage. It was very pretty. But I did wind up getting some reading done. Pretty much, you know, I think I may have talked about it, but I'm gonna talk about everything that I've read and the things I focused on today. I gotta have my list, because I'm like so bad with remembering stuff, to be very honest. Okay, so I finished the Dragon Wagon Refuge, and I don't know who wrote that, but I had such a fun time with it. It was a very cozy mystery or cozy fantasy about this girl who started a dragon sanctuary sort of through in this little novella. It was really, really cute. I really, really liked it. It was like barely 200 pages. I read that, and then I finished listening to the night before. I finished reading The Gilded Heirs, which is an arc by Joanna Shupe, which I loved. That was an Anastasia retelling. And then I just finished The Smoking Bun by Ellie Alexandria. That was my really, really quick audiobook that I was listening to yesterday when I was walking around the town. I do get a lot of listening done if I am by myself, but if I am with people, I don't get a lot of listening done. And then I just picked up, this is a cozy fantasy mystery, which is like so fun. I'm really, really liking it. If I can get it to work on my Kindle. I'm trying to open up my iPad right now and it's not working. Let me see if it will let me do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay, hold on one second. But it's called A Drizzle of Magic, a cozy fantasy mystery. And you basically follow this character who wants to open up a little shop, like a little baking shop, but has some witchy powers. And she's trying to set up, so it gives me very, very Legends of Latte vibes. But there's someone that's trying to like take down her like store and she has to kind of work against it. But I'm really, really liking it. It is like quite a fun listen. So I'm reading that. I'm about 46% into it, so I'm gonna read a little bit more before bed. And then I just picked up Sticks and Stones, the next Ellie Alexandria book, and then I think I'm gonna take a break from them, but I am listening to them pretty quickly. There was a murder at a theater show and they're trying to figure it out. So that is where we are. Tomorrow we are going to the Cliffs of Moher. I'm gonna take you guys along for sure. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I really am excited that this is all working out. I think I'm going to make sure that I'm charging my battery tonight too, just to make sure that everything is good, so I'm going to do that. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Little like healing spot where people leave their healing wishes. So it is like, I'll show you a little bit if I can on my camera. It has a lot of like trinkets, pictures, it has like just water in the corner. And it's like, I just want to show you guys this view because it's stunning. We're about to hit the Cliffs of Moher, but it's called St. Bridget Well. And then I'll show you guys the view right there. See? Just so pretty. Stunning. And then up that way is a graveyard as well. But yeah, that's a little pit stop before we go to lunch and before we go to the Cliffs of Moher. I'll talk to you guys soon. It's to the Cliffs of Moher, which is so pretty. This is what it looks like where we head up. Oh my god. This is so pretty. I hope we have time to go to the gift shop at the end because I would like to get some few little things and I'll show them to you. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Sorry. And I'll talk to you guys later.
We used to live out here on this little peninsula called the Wicked Witch of the West of Ireland. She fell madly in love with Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn did not feel the same way about her, so he ran away from his problems. He ran all the way up to Donegal, as far as the Giant's Causeway and back down. The witch followed him.
And if you see in the distance that little outcropping way in the distance, that's where they filmed Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince during the scene with Harry in the cave. You see way in the distance, that's where they filmed that, which I thought that was kind of a cool fact. Yeah. Yeah, that counts.
Not the best future for you ahead. So
Oh god.
back in the 1800s.
This tour and like so each tour then with you the maximum can be 16.
Final like little look of the Cliffs of Moher before we leave. And again, I said it before, I'm gonna try to catch a better photo, but that cliff right there, that's the one that the Harry Potter thing was filmed at, and the cliff way in the distance is where the Princess Bride stuff was filmed at. So it is like stunning, very pretty. A nice workout. So I definitely know if you go to the Cliffs of Moher, make sure you wear nice sneakers. But yeah, I'll give you one more look. of it. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. We've actually had stunning weather, like such pretty weather. I'm so happy I can actually vlog. So yeah, that is all the looks of Cliffs of Moher, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm back at my hotel. And we are in Galway today. Fun fact, this is where Nicola Coughlan lives, but not like in Galway city. She lives in like a small town. She's like one of my favorite actors, like all time. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of what Galway city looks like. Very, very touristy. But yeah, I will try to show you guys the bookstores when I find them. I'm going to try to get my hair done at some point. So I'll be back when I have an update for you. The most popular bookshop I've seen in a lot of different cities, sorry, my map is going to go flying, is Eason. I don't think I've actually but let's go in for a little bit of a tour, and if I can turn my camera on, I will. And up to touring a little bit. I actually got a book. I got The Captain of Fates by Catherine Weber. This is a spin-off of the Twisted Crown series, which I really do want to read, but let's just do, this is a really, really nice store. It has like a lot of like books, and then it has like a lot of little kid stuff in the back, and then it has a lot of like Irish giftware, which I haven't really showed you, but obviously a toy shop. I probably bought like 15 of these throughout my travels throughout the countryside. You guys didn't get to see Dublin, but shirts, massages, it really reminds me of Charms. My dad, the Guinness stuff. Yeah, hats, cows and sheep are very, very big here, as you can see. But yeah, all right, so I am going to go get my hair done because my hair is rough, and I will be back. I'm gonna kind of venture, after this, I'm gonna kind of venture back to my side. I'm gonna go back to my hotel, I'm gonna get changed, and then I am gonna come back and adventure. So I will talk to you guys when I have better hair. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
What she said. Yes, it's so true. Very good.
Military, and that's where they surrendered, and all further just down past that bridge down there are something you Google, yeah, just on down there.
We are in Belfast today, and we're actually at the Dark Hedges. It's where they filmed Game of Thrones. So we have a lot of trees that are dying, hopefully slowly, but I'll turn myself around and show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. So yeah, this is like where they filmed a little bit of the, and then here's a pretty field. These are the trees. So pretty. I don't think I actually updated you guys yesterday, but today's my last full day here. Tomorrow I'm heading out and I'm going back home, but I'm gonna try to give you guys a couple more clips as we kind of go through our day. We're going to a distillery, we're going to the giant causeway, which I'm very excited for, so I will give you guys an update when I can. Bye. Book Dragons, I am back. I'm actually in Derry. Our day got a little bit turned around because we had a bit of a traffic incident, but I didn't get to go to the Derry Girl Museum, which I'm a big fan of, but I kind of was able to wander. I got a few little things. I bought myself a few things. Tonight I really have to go through my luggage and kind of reassess like what I actually have and what I need and what I have to bring on the bag, like what's playing with me and what I can put in my luggage, because I have a lot of stuff. But that's also not a shock because I keep been buying things. But it was very, very interesting. I think that this is the first place we were at that I really saw like maybe like the tension a little bit between Derry, and it was very interesting. But I have watched the show, but it was just very, very interesting. I will try to take you on a little bit of tour of the square because we have to get picked up and get on the bus to go to Belfast, which is our last stop for the whole trip. But it is another place that I would love to come back to. Because there are some things I thought I enjoyed. We just like planned when I had time. But it was just like very, very like nice. It was very, very relaxing. They also had a birthday party for me, which was very, very sweet at the restaurant. But we definitely were a little bit like delayed. So that is why we didn't get to do everything that we had planned. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys when I get to Belfast. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I don't think you're really gonna hear me because it's so windy, but we are on the giant causeway, which basically is where the Pangea broke off of each other. And oh my god, I just have to show you guys this clip because it is just stunning. I'm gonna try to add photos to this vlog as well, because sometimes the photos I think capture like a little bit better. But yeah, let's just take a peek. This is me walking down the giant causeway. Oh my god, this view is just truly stunning. Like stunning. Like probably the most stunning place I've ever visited in my whole life. Like, I loved Italy, but this is just pure stunning scenery. We have got so lucky on this trip. We have not had a lot of rain, knock on wood. It's been very, very pretty. That is not typically the case in Ireland, but we have gotten so lucky. So I'm gonna probably take a few more clips when we get down, and then keep chatting whenever I feel like I want to turn on the camera. Oh, final like end I think of it. You could probably walk a little bit more, but it is just so pretty. Definitely gonna add some photos that some of the people on the tour bus took of me because I just thought they were so pretty. But yeah, it's just so pretty. Like, I would love to go to Scotland and see the other side of it. I think that would be kind of cool, but like, oh, Ireland is definitely one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. So I don't know if I'm gonna update you guys again tonight. We'll see what we get up to. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and I hope you guys are like taking a tour of Ireland with me. Not a ton of reading, but that's okay. We can't read all the time. I am getting a lot of reading done, just not vlogging it. So I'll talk to you guys when I have an update for you. For the collection, a little handmade squirrel, a magnet, for my grandma probably, and a little grade book inspired in Ireland. I'm very excited for it. Unless I find anything at the airport tomorrow or I go shopping, these are probably be the last souvenirs I get. But I'm very happy. It was a very, very fun day, and I'll talk to you guys when we're back at the hotel to wrap up the whole trip. Probably gonna be my last clip. It is Sunday. I'm heading back to New York. It's gonna take me a while to get there because I have to go to London first and then head to New York. But I will probably wrap up this vlog. I am unsure if this vlog is gonna be 1 or 2 parts. So if you see this clip twice in 2 different vlogs, just know that it's because I'm wrapping it up. I had such a fun time going to Ireland. I had a fun time taking you guys along. I hope you guys liked it. I tend to travel every summer, so maybe I'll do this if I travel again. I didn't do this when I went to Italy or when I went to Aruba, but this was just a trip I had to show you guys because it was so, so pretty. This really wasn't a lot of a reading vlog. I did read a lot. I'm probably going to do like a wrap up when I get home of all the books I read in this part of the month, which is basically the end of my trip. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this vlog, if you would like me to see me do this again. What was your favorite location that I went to? And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.